Hey, what's up pilots, it's Fox2, and in today's video I am going to be talking about one of the planes in the second phase of the current closed beta testing for aviation mode, and that is the Soviet LA-5. Now before I get into today's video, I would like to quickly make an announcement about the fact that we're getting very close to our 500 subscriber milestone. In fact, right now we are just 35 away, and when I do hit that milestone I will be doing a squad with subscribers live stream in which you guys will be able to join me during the stream to squad with me for some of the battles. And as well as that, I'll be releasing a really cool Discord server for us all to hang out on and chat on together, and that would be really cool as well. So let's try reach that 500 soon and we can get to that really awesome live stream. Now, getting on with the LA-5. Now, this is an aircraft that I've been enjoying very much. Now, a lot of people prefer the P-51C, and to be honest, the P-51C is better in quite a few aspects, but the LA-5 has also got its own characteristics that make it better than the P-51 in some areas, and that is what's been making me really love the LA-5 so far compared to the P-51C. Don't get me wrong, the P-51C is not good, it's got its really amazing aspects, but just in my opinion, I've been enjoying the LA-5 very much, and that is because of its 20mm cannons. That they are just really amazing. If you need to be a pretty skilled player to use the 20mm cannons, but if you are, they are very good, because you can literally fire a very short burst and absolutely rip up an enemy plane because of the 20mm cannons. They are just very good for destroying pretty much any plane. I've ripped up bombers even with just a very short burst of the guns, and that is where it really excels the P-51, which only has the 12.5mm Browning guns, if I'm not mistaken. They're M2 Brownings. Now, it does have more guns than the LA-5, having 4 of the M2 Brownings, but the 20mm guns, which the LA-5 only has 2 of, definitely excels in that area, in my opinion at least. Now, it does have very little ammo, so you want to be very conservative with your ammo usage, because the reload tends to be a little bit of a pain and rather long time to wait, especially if you're in a dogfight situation. So that's why I say the LA-5 requires a very skilled player to use it, because you want to be able to destroy enemies in short bursts. You don't want to end up emptying your whole amount of ammo on one enemy, or 2 enemies quite literally, by just trying to pour all your lead into them, because that is really going to make this plane fail quite a lot, and that is one of the drawbacks. Like I said, you want to be able to fire very accurately and reliably hit your shots with very short bursts, so that you can save your ammo for other enemies. Now, if you are a less skilled player, then I would probably recommend the P-51C, because it has got the more guns, having 4 M2 Brownings, and also more ammunition, so you don't have to be as conservative with the amount of ammo usage you use, because obviously if you're a player who struggles with air mode, you might not be so accurate. That might be one of your struggles, and you will need to pour a lot more ammunition into enemy planes, so the P-51 is probably for you. Now, moving back onto the LA-5, as I was saying, I love the LA-5 and its 20mm guns, but it does sort of fall back in some places compared to the P-51. And one of those, it feels like a very sluggish plane. It's quite sluggish, and it also feels very fragile. Its handling is also not the most amazing, and it does tend to fall behind a little bit on that compared to the P-51, which is obviously a very fast plane, and also pretty decent maneuverability. The P-51C, it is a little bit of a larger plane, so it does struggle with really sharp turns, but it does feel at least better handling than the LA-5. So that is one area you'll struggle, especially when you get into fights with P-51Cs. The P-51s can definitely outclimb you and outfly you in speed, so you have to be careful with that. For an example, if someone's flying a P-51C and they do know where their plane excels, they might try and gain altitude to where you will really struggle to climb. You know, if they go into a steep climb, you'll probably stall before they stall, and they'll be able to outclimb you and probably even dive back onto you if they're a smart player. And also it can outrun you as well if you are pursuing one. You don't want it to break the dogfight, because if it tries to outrun you, especially if you're going at maybe just on the border of your max accurate range, they will definitely escape you if they try and make a run for it. But yeah, that is my thoughts on the LA5, as well as a little bit on the P51C. As always guys, let me know in the comments below what you guys think is the better plane, the P51C or the LA5, and as well, what do you guys think of the current air closed beta testing? And if you enjoyed this video, as always, please remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.